Welcome to EZCZ Collectibles. Hello, party people. Hello, people all over the world. We are farmers. Bum 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 bum. Today we're looking at the buyer pass of Venom. Finally, a Venom figure that's not Venomized. I mean, they're literally Venomizing everything. Now, Venomizing Iron Man, Venomizing all those little cause baby dudes were like getting womanized. So it was kind of weird. But we do have Venom from the movie. Finally, the official Sony-made produced movie. I'm talking about Venom from the movie. I'm talking about from the movie. I am talking about from the movie. So, 2018 movie Venom. Man, we've waited on him. Collectorzone.com. Check him out. EZCZ saves you 5% off of this price right here, which is the price shipped and taxed. So no gimmicks and games. Release date of January 2022. We have exactly 1 year about in a few months. And then add another 3 months for delays. Because COVID 2022. What? You know what I'm saying? Ha! Let's get it started in here. No, seriously though. 2022 release date. Hopefully no delays. This guy is looking like a pretty big guy. Like, this dude's big. Okay, so we're just going to go through, all the stuff that he comes with. Price we're going to talk about first when I hit up the first picture. But as you can see, all that it comes with, it's paused it if you want to see anything. There it is. And then let's go over to the pictures. Boom. So, this Venom, it does look stupid sick. Now, the price is $450 shipped. $400 retail plus your $50 for taxes and shipping. Probably a bigger box, I would assume, is a bigger dude. And, man, quite frankly, I'm not going to bash on the price. It is... it's a pretty cool looking figure. It's something different. It's a brand new, this probably took a lot of balls for Hot Toys to come out and be like, fine, we're going to release it. But you know what? I think this is the hype train because the new Spider-Man movie, Doctor Strange and all that stuff going on, I think Venom is going to be in it. And a lot of people, let me show you before anything, let me show you. This image right here has popped up on the forums and places like that of a demand because, you know what, they said we didn't get the spider sign emblem. That's not a Hot Toys issue. That's not a production issue from Hot Toys. They're strictly talking about why didn't Sony include the embroiderment or whatever you call that, the spider on the front of his chest. That's the iconic Venom look. I think Eddie Brock, when he fights Carnage or whoever he's going to do in the next solo film for Venom, he's going to add a little bit of style to himself because in this first movie he really didn't have much of a personality with Venom. He was more so separate. He was very separated between Venom and Eddie Brock, and I feel like this is something that Eddie will later on somehow between Venom's looks they'll add I need something to look better, and he'll put a little spider face on. So for you guys that's like, oh, where's the spider? What are you crying? Where's the crying coming from? It is what it is. I'm not mad because the whole Venom look. We've got 3 pictures in a row with this anyway, but the whole Venom look right here is totally amazing. So I'm just fine with that. So this, like I was getting to, this release may be anticipating Venom coming up in more movies soon, because these toy companies, they know a lot more than we do because they hold licensing and they have to sell toys accordingly. So this may be part of the hype train. This may be part of something in the near future coming. So hey, take it like whatever you want with a grain of salt and make it your own. But this guy, he is I'm not going to bash on his value at all because I think it's somewhat worth it because I'm talking about they had to newly develop everything for this guy. Everything is entirely new. Now, as you can see, a lot of accessories coming out of him. His mouth, interchangeable heads, interchangeable tongues, interchangeable parts. The Riot part from Riot, which people are like, that's not yours, Venom, but he has it. And it just looks so creepy and cool. You got a big old junk right there. I don't know, what is that lump? I guess that's well, let me do this. I guess that's his lump. But like I said, the design, everything is looking just so badass looking. I mean, I don't know what they're doing here. Like, does this whole sleeve pop off and then a sleeve pops on? Like, what is going, like, what will be the switchable parts? It's kind of cool. I love this giant piece right here. This is going to be one of those, like, one shelvers. Like, he's going to be a massive bro. Like, that's the Riot thing that we're talking about. Damn, look at that ass. Damn, do we get a better shot of that ass? I want to see it. That's nice. Hey, what's going on, guys? Slight pause on you, Easy, because you're a dumbass. I forgot to mention the Eddie Brock head sculpt. A lot of people were saying, hey, you know, Eddie Brock, you know, like, oh, want to see my editing setup? Eddie Brock, you know, where's the head sculpt on the guy? You know, we wanted it, blah, blah, blah. I think it's a good move for Hot Toys not to include it. It would be really pushing it as far as costs go. Everybody would be like, oh, this is $500 almost. So, to keep the cost down and production, you know, keep it moderately nice for you consumers, I think they left it out. There is room for more. Venom is not done. So, you know, it's just like, you know, you have to progress and progress onto it. So, bye. just left that out there. So, for you guys wondering about the Eddie Brock head sculpt. Here we have a little bit more of Venom. I want to go over this suit. I call this a suit because I feel like this is a very rubbery, vinyl, latexy type suit. It's very scary because it's almost as if it's like a Wonder Woman silicone type skin, rubbery. I don't know what. The arms, the main body, the legs, it all has it. I think, now, I may be going a little bit too picky, and I may, you know, it would have been a little bit cheaper if they would have went with hard plastics and jointed arms. I'm pretty sure this could have been a single joint and fine, and like a single joint here, because this type of stuff, it's pretty scary. And they do have a split boot design over here at the feet, which is good. That's fine. But places like this, I'm kind of scared. People who has Thanos or Hulk, they haven't had much of an issue. So I'm not going to say like, hey, it's a fail. I'm just saying it could have been one of those last forever figures if they would have, you know, put a little bit of plastic instead of this. You know what I mean? Kind of. But other than that, guys, like I'm saying, they captured every bit of essence from Venom. I mean, yeah, it's missing some stuff with the design and stuff, but that's Sony. That's not Hot Toys. As you can see, these things coming out of his back and stuff, it looks pretty cool. This is not something I would actually put on him to display with. It looks kind of wacky and tacky because, you know, little mini faces and stuff, but whatever. It's a switch out. And there it goes again. So you see here, it looks like a glove. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I want to say that's what it is. It looks like a glove that sleeves on and pops off, and then like his whole arm is under there and it just pegs in around this area. So that, yeah, over here too, as well as you can see, that's probably what they're doing. And like I was saying, they could have done the split designs and keep it a hard plastic, because as you can see here, it's split. And it should have been split here. They could have risked it, and it would have been just a hard plastic and paint, and it would have been cool. But they're risky. They're risky, and they're doing that whole vinyl-y type rubber material, which is fine because I haven't seen any horror stories yet as of for Thanos and Hulk. So that's what I'm basing it off of, that kind of material. As you can see, more of the I doubt this dude will have any ab crunch or torso movement. I highly doubt you're gonna get any of that. You're gonna have slight like I expect ratcheted joints out of this big boy, and for the price, they're probably doing ratcheted joints, which they better do it at that price. I'm kind of expecting it, but like I said, man, look at this stuff. Look at the face. They nailed the crap out of Venom. And I never saw, you know, these are one of those figures, like, I wonder what it looks like as a hot toy, you know? Like one of your most favorite, you know, type characters as a hot toy. And there he is again. awesome sharp details in the mouth. That's what one thing I see a lot of companies they fail at is the sharpness and the violent look and the gooliness out of his mouth, because Venom has a stupid mouth. Imagine getting your... I'll stop. But you know what I mean? That mouth has to be sharp. As you can see, look at that. They did the details well. I can see this thing. I think this is where the whole mouth pops off. And you can do interchangeable mouthpieces. So here it is. The tongues. So you get three different interchangeable tongues. This big sword-looking thing, a hand that you can put your ballsack in, and then Riot's spear thing, and then a bunch of symbiote heads coming out the side of him with a Venom stand that looks like a similar to Thanos type stand and a little bit of hands. Enough for what we need. You know, he doesn't need relaxed hands because this dude as Venom, you're never relaxed. All in all, man, it's a really gruesome looking figure. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm telling you guys, there's absolutely nothing wrong besides, oh, there's a nice shot of that ass. Besides the look of the materials that they used. I wish it wasn't that rubbery. I wish it was broken up. This is one of those figures, like, you know, I would, if it was Thanos or Hulk, I would be mad, yeah, because you can see that, you know, obvious breaks. But because this guy is a black figure, you're really not going to tell. So, because Venom is so articulated and dynamic, I would have said, you know what, plastic up that body and just give him joints where needed at. You know, like cut him at the chest so he can really bend over, or plastic arms so he can have at least a single joint. I think that would have been very well for him. They do it well on the Predators, stuff like that. So especially on these type of figures, you can really manipulate the joints into the figure without having to look at that ass. You can really, hide these joints. So I don't see why Hot Toys could have. I think we would have had a little bit of a price cut on it too. We would have saw $375. We would have saw, $365, something like that, if it was just the hard plastics. But these materials cost a bit more, and they went a little bit higher than they should have, I think. But the price is right, and I feel this is a figure a lot of people are going to be jumping on, because Venom is just one of those guys we've never really had. We've had some knockoffs, but nothing like this guy. I'm talking nothing. Yeah, the one with the symbiote emblem on him, the spider suit on him, would have been nice, but that's not what Sony gave us. We got this. So I think this is something we can pick up on and we can just buy. Now, is it a buy for me? I don't think so. No, because I'm not into the Spider-Man crates. Obviously, you look at my collection, DC, Star Wars, with like 2 Marvel figures, and I only do Iron Man because they're like cars. Iron Man is like cars in my collection. I just want a smart car because it's so cute and tiny, but I don't like cars. I just wanted that one, So that's what Iron Man is. It's just a random one-off type stuff. Iron Man, always. Venom, I can possibly, maybe later on, pick him up and put him like with Batman. Fighting Batman Beyond, that would be pretty badass, huh? So, this is a good buy for those guys who's in a Marvel, especially Venom. Venom is one of the most sickest, badass, most volatile creatures in the Marvel universe, in my opinion. This guy is total badass. He literally bites your head off and then calls you a pussy while you're dead. Like a wind. No, like a turd in the wind. You know that? So, like I said, it's a buy for you guys. I know if you're watching this, you're probably really interested into this figure. So, I would say buy it. $400, you're thinking a bit steep? No, they did a lot of engineering to get this figure right. I'm not going to say they did 100%. I'm going to say they did 90%. They did a full 90% of this figure. They went all out and they freaking gave you accessories. There is an exclusive that does come with certain stuff, but I'm not going to... I think, what is it? What is the bonus? You get like one more of these things, which is like... Okay. So I'm going to say go ahead and buy this figure, guys. It's a very nice addition to any Marvel collectors. I'm looking like I have an earthquake. Any good Marvel collector will appreciate this. So go ahead and buy it, guys. If you like what you saw in Easy Company if you like what you saw in Easy Company Collectibles, make sure you subscribe, like the videos. Liking these videos help me. Make sure you hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the like button. And if you really hate me, hit the dislike button twice. So, bye guys. Hope you guys enjoyed me today. I enjoyed you.